right? If in question they just give you like in 4 femtometer, how many meters are there? How many meters are there? So femto word, it refers to the 10 raised to the power minus 15, right? So if you have to convert this femto unit into meters, what we are supposed to do? We have to just multiply it by 10 raised to the power minus 15, right? So 4 femtometer means 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 15 meter, right? That's very simple. But you have to remember these are some important which are used frequently, right? Because in your NCRT there are much more given in your NCRT, but I have just picked up from here from the NCRT, which is very important, which is used frequently, which has been asked in the exam frequently, right? So these are very important. So just remember these terms only. So multiples, 10 raised to the power of minus 15 means femtometer, right? Femto, 10 raised to the power minus 15. And what is the symbol for femto? So it's small f. Similarly, pico. If someone says that this unit is picometer, it is given in picometer. So it means 10 raised to the power minus 12. Pico means 10 raised to the power minus 12, right? And what is the symbol for pico? So it's a small. Similarly, nano, it is very important. Nano scale. Some information or some data is given in nano scale. So it means nano means 10 raised to the power minus 9, right? So more negative power means more small the object is, right? More negative power means more small. More positive power, more bigger scale. So nano means 10 raised to the power minus 9, and the symbol for nano is small n. Similarly for micro. Micro word is used for 10 raised to the power minus 6. Minus 6 for micro. Yeah. And yeah, if something is given in 10 raised to the power plus 6, means there is a no negative sign. So it means that is mega, right? See here, mega term which is used for 10 raised to the power 6. Okay, so 10 raised to the power 6 means mega, and 10 raised to the power minus 6 is micro. And micro symbol is this. Right. Similarly, milli means 10 raised to the power minus 3. Centi means 10 raised to the power minus 2. Right. Deci means 10 raised to the power minus 1, means 1 upon 10. Similarly, deca, then hecto, and so on. So you have to, basically, you have to remember all this stuff. These are very important. Yeah, is it correct? Yeah, Humera and
Yes,
Sana?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so please just go through it. You have to just memorize this. Like which multiple, which prefix is used for to show which type of multiple. Suppose if I say, if I ask you, just tell me in 9 nanometer, how many meters are there? In 9 nanometer, how many meters are there? So we know that in 1 nanometer refers to 10 raised to the power minus 9 meter, right? So 9 nanometer means 9 into 10 raised to the power minus 9 meter. Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Similarly, just tell me one gigagram. 1 gigagram. So 1 giga word is capital G. Giga word is used for 10 raised to the minus 9. Macro. Macro unit के लिए we use the giga term on a large scale. 10 raised to the minus 10 raised to the power 9 plus 9, right? So you can see giga means 10 raised to the power 9. And similarly, tera means 10 raised to the power 12. Right. So see here. So in 1 gigagram, how many grams will be there? Obviously, 10 raised to the power 9 grams. In 1 teragram, how many grams will be there? 10 raised to the power 12. Okay. And yeah, capital M is used for mega, right? Capital M is used for mega, and a small m is used for the milli. Okay, don't be confused in that. If it is a small m, so it means millimeter, right? And if it is capital M, it means mega. Mega is given. So in 1 megagram, how many grams will be there? 10 raised to the power 6. Okay?
Yes,
Okay, so that's very easy. Now tell me your 1 micrometer. Yes, Humera, tell me in 1 micrometer, how many meters will be there?
10 raised to minus 3.
10 raised to the power minus 3. Are you sure? See the list. 10 raised to the power minus 3 means milli. Don't be confused in that. 10 raised to the power minus 3 means milli. Micro means 10 raised to the power minus 6. This symbol is used for the micro, and it's 1 micrometer, right? So 1 micrometer is used for, in 1 micrometer, how many meters will be there? 10 raised to the power minus 6 meter, not 10 raised to the power minus 3. Okay, minus 3 is used for the milli, not for micro. Got it, Humera?
Yes, ma'am.
Just quickly write it down, then we will discuss another term.
Done, ma'am.
So this is very easy. You can do that. Okay, now let's next topic is mass and volume. Mass and weight. Now first tell me, is there any difference in between mass and weight? Are the mass and weight same or different?
Hmm.
Yes. Yes, Humera, tell me.
Ma'am, it's same.
Okay, according to you, it's same. Yeah, Sana, what is your opinion? Mass,
Same.
are you sure it's same? No, it's not same. Okay, it's not same. See the mass, how we can define the mass. So basically, mass of a substance, mass of anything is the amount of matter present in it. But weight is something, the force exerted by a gravity on any object, right? So that's why our weight is different on Earth and on a space and in a space, right? That's why there's a difference between when you are present on the Earth and when you are present on the other planet. So it's due to the gravity. So basically, weight is dependent on the gravity of any object, but mass is independent of gravity. That's the difference. Okay, so mass of any substance is the amount of matter, that much amount of matter which is present in our body, right? But weight is something which depends on the force, which is the force basically exerted by a gravity on any object, right? Suppose, say, for example, let's take suppose if my weight is 60 kg, right? Suppose my weight is 60 kg. So what will be my mass? What will be my mass? So basically, weight formula is mass into gravity. Okay, you have learned this in physics. So weight is basically, it is nothing but a force which is exerted by the gravity, right? So mass into gravity is your weight, right? So from here you can find out the mass also. If mass we know, so you can find the, sorry, if weight we know, so you can find the mass also. So it will be W by G. And simply we can just take the acceleration due to gravity as 9.10, or simply 10 we are place सकते right? So what will be my mass? So weight, which is 60 upon 10. So it will be 6 kg, right? So you can see the difference. My weight was 60 kg, but my mass is only 6 kg, right? Only 6 kg. So that's the difference. Mass of any substance, just remember the difference between these two. Mass of any substance is the amount of matter which is present in that body, right, in that object. But the weight is the force which is exerted by the gravity on any object. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. But in chemistry, because we are studying chemistry, in chemistry, you can tell that atomic mass or atomic weight are same. Atomic weight and atomic mass, when I use, it is same in chemistry. There's no difference between these. Now here comes a volume. Now, volume of any liquid, because when we talk about the volume, so we will talk about the fluids like liquid or gas की volume की बात होती है, right? So volume of any liquid or solution can be measured by a graduated cylinder, right? This is a word, graduated cylinder. I will show you what is this. And burette and pipette, etc. These are the some instrument which is used to measure the volume of any substance, any liquid or solution. Okay, so have you guys used these burette measuring cylinder? Basically, graduated cylinder is nothing. It's a measuring cylinder which is used to measure the volume of a liquid. Measuring cylinder, basically, right? So have you guys used these in your laboratory, in your while doing any experiment? Measuring cylinder, burette, pipette, etc. आपने यूज किया है कभी?
No, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. Let me show you what are these, so that if कभी आपको चांस मिले यूज करने का तो you can just just a second. Yeah, see you NCERT book. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so see, the first one, this is your burette, right? This is basically a long pipeline type of a structure, and at the end there is a, you can see there is a hole in it, right? यहाँ से opening होती है and there is a knob. Knob is used to control open and close के लिए आप use करते हो this knob. And here the millimeter symbols is there, right? So 0 to 50. Sometimes 50 ml के भी burette आती है, 100 ml की भी burette आती है, right? So these are some, uh, this is known as, this type of instrument is known as burette. Okay, burette कैसा दिखता है? Just like that. It's long, लॉन्ग पाइपलाइन टाइप ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर, और नीचे से यहाँ पे नॉब होता है, देयर इज knob which is used to close and open, right? When you want to take some, suppose if you fill, just close the knob from here, right? Just tightly close it, and just you can pour the liquid in it, right? Till here, till here, right? Now, if you want to take like 10 ml, you need for the experiment, you need only 10 ml of liquid, this solution. So put you will put that beaker जिसमें आपको लेना है वो solution, this liquid, you will put that beaker here, right? And you will just open that knob, right? And when the 10 ml, यहाँ पे देखोगे आप, check करोगे, this is 50-50 and this is 40, right? यहाँ पे suppose यहाँ पे, right? So you will check it, जहाँ तक अगर 10 ml आपको लेना है, you will close that knob, right? When the 10 ml finish हो गया, आपके ब्यूरेट वहां पे आपके beaker में आ गया 10 ml, so you will just close that knob. Okay, so that's how we just use this type of measuring. This is a burette, which is used for the measuring the volume of liquid, right? So basically, this is your burette. Second one, again, this is a measuring device, right? Volume measuring device, which is known as pipette, and this is used for taking a very small amount of liquid or solution, right? So this burette comes in like 25 ml, 20 ml, 10 ml. So इस type का आता है आपको. Now here you can see there is an opening here, right? And here there is an opening. What you are supposed to do, you have to suck it from your mouth. Okay, just like आप juice पीते हो, fruity पीते हो and all. So you have to suck it from the mouth. जब mouth से आप suck करते हो, तो the solution came till here. This is यहाँ पे एक आपको वहाँ पे एक indication होता है, indicator होता है यहाँ पे, right? So that indicator shows that this is a 25 ml, right? So यहाँ तक जब आप fill करते हो, तो that's your 25 ml. Suppose this is a 25 ml वो pipette. If it is 10 ml pipette, तो वहाँ पे आपका 10 ml का वहाँ पे symbol वहाँ पे indicate किया होगा, line बनी होगी. So you will check it out. If you someone if कभी भी आपको chance मिला laboratory में use करने का, तो you can just check it, you can use that instrument very easily. Okay, so from here you have to suck it out, the solution, and suck it up, and you can just close that now, that opening, right? And जिस चीज में आपको लेना होता है, जिस beaker में लेना होता है, you are supposed to put that pipette in it, and you have to just वहां पे से आपको थंब हटा लेना होता है. तो जितने भी solution होते हैं, that will pour into that beaker. So that's how that you are supposed to do while using the pipette, right? So that's the pipette use. Again, this is again a volume measuring cylinder. And this is very, yes, you can see this is a graduated cylinder. This is a graduated cylinder, which is commonly known as measuring cylinder. Commonly known as measuring cylinder, right? So again, ये भी आपका 100 ml, 50 ml, 25 ml and so on. This type of capacity के आते हैं different graduated cylinder. So again, same method you will use. You will pour the liquid in it, right? Suppose you have to take 50 ml, only 50 ml for the any experiment. So you have to suppose you have to pour the water. Suppose you have to take water, just pour the water till here, right? And just you can, जिसमें आपको लेना है, जिसमें beaker में लेना है, किसी भी apparatus में लेना है, you can just take it out and you can just pour in that beaker on anything, right? So it's very easy. Third one, you can see the fourth one. This is a volumetric flask, right? The volumetric flask is again a measuring cylinder, a measuring device, right, which is used to measure the volume of any liquid or solution, right? Suppose you have to make some volume, some solution, right? Suppose you have to form or you have to mix some solution, like suppose आपको NaCl solution बनाना है, sodium chloride solution, right? And the teacher just told you to make just take 5 gram of sodium chloride in 100 ml of water. 100 ml of water. So what you are supposed to do, NaCl आप put करोगे, just you should wait 5 gram of NaCl, and you have to just pour this NaCl into this, right, into the volumetric flask. Now, what you are supposed to do, 100 ml of water इसमें pour करोगे and you have to shake it off, right? आप जब आपने जब ये लगा दिया इसका cork, right, and then you are supposed to mix that solution. After that, you will get the solution. It's very simple. It's very simple. So that's the volumetric flask. Yeah. So that's the volumetric, different measuring cell devices which is used to measure the volume of liquid or any solution. Right. So just remember that burette, pipette, measuring cylinder, and volumetric flask. Yeah. Is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's come to the point. Yeah. Okay, so volume is basically volume of any liquid or solution can be measured by graduated cylinder, burette, pipette, etc. Right? And basically the volumetric flask, which I have shown in the figure, is used to prepare a known volume of solution. Whose volume is known. Right? Now next topic is your density. Density. See, so what is density? So basically density of any substance is the amount of mass per unit volume, right? So what is density? Density is amount of mass, means mass divided by volume, it gives you density, right? So basically in by using formula, when you see the formula, so density is directly proportional to mass, but it is inversely proportional to the volume, right? Now, if I tell you to just find the SI unit. What will be the SI unit of mass? Sorry, density. So how you can find? We know that density is equals. Hello. Am I audible, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
I think my Wi-Fi disconnected. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, now check is my screen is visible. Okay, see. So SI unit of density, what it can be? So see, SI unit of density is equals to the SI unit of mass divided by the SI unit of volume. So you can calculate this if you don't know the SI unit of density. So by using formula, SI unit of mass is, what is the SI unit of mass, Humera?
kg.
Yeah, it's kg. And Sana, what is the SI unit of liter? Oh, sorry, volume. मैंने बता ही दिया, it's okay. So it's liter, right? But volume, another unit could be the volume. We know that volume is basically your length, breadth into height. Length into breadth into height, right? And so volume we can write mass into meter into meter into meter, right? So meter cube. We can use the volume SI unit as meter cube also, right? So kg upon meter cube. So what will be the SI unit of kg density? It's kg per meter cube. Yeah, so that's the unit SI unit of density. Now the next topic is your temperature. Okay, so temperature, we have done this in the previous, like your class 9th or 8th, I think. So there are three common scales to measure the temperature. And you know what is the SI unit of temperature? Sana, what is the SI unit of temperature?
Kelvin.
Yeah, it's Kelvin, right? So, and other than Kelvin, there are two other unit also to calculate or measure the temperature, which is degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. Now, here's a question that how we can convert one unit to another unit, right? Like in one scale, like if it is if the temperature is given in degree Celsius, so how we can convert it into the degree Fahrenheit? If the temperature is given in degree Celsius, and if we need to calculate in the SI unit, okay, so how we can just convert the degree Celsius into Kelvin? So there are some formulas by which we can convert the unit. First formula, so degree Fahrenheit. If the degree Celsius is given, if the temperature is given in degree Celsius, suppose, let's do some question. Suppose 25 degrees Celsius is given. Okay, and I just told you, just find the temperature in degree Fahrenheit. What will be the temperature in degree Fahrenheit if the temperature is given in degree Celsius, which is 25 degrees Celsius, right? So we will use this formula. Degree Fahrenheit is equals to 9 upon 5 multiplied by degree Celsius plus 32, right? So just remember this formula. So what will be the degree Fahrenheit here? 9 upon 5 into 25 plus 32. Right? 5 5s are 25, right? 9 5s are 45 plus 32. So it will be 77 degree Fahrenheit. Now just tell me what will be the temperature in Kelvin. This formula, just use this formula. Kelvin is equals to degree Celsius plus 273.15. Sometimes for the ease, we can just take only 273. Just quickly calculate it and tell me the answer. In Kelvin, what will be the temperature?
298.15.
Yeah, very good. It's 298.15. Yeah, so that's how we are supposed to do the question. Now see, if degree Fahrenheit is given, so we are supposed to use this formula. Right, so this is a derived formula from this first one. अगर आपको first one formula याद है, the first two formula, these are very very important. First and second, right? And this is the second formula. This is degree Celsius is equals to 5 upon 9 into degree Fahrenheit minus 32. This is derived from this first formula, right? So no need to remember this formula. You can just remember the first and second formula. तो उससे आपका calculation part easily हो जाएगा. Yeah. Now, if I give you questions like, do this question number one, do this question number one and two, and just please just tell me the answer quickly. You have to convert 50 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit and Kelvin, right? And you have to convert this 77 degree Fahrenheit into degrees Celsius. Just use the above formula and simply just calculate it. You are done? Yes. Yes, Anna, tell me the answer.
Ma'am, in the chat box.
No, no. Here, you can just tell me. First answer, tell me.
Um, degree from is 122.
Yeah, it's 122 degree Fahrenheit. And in Kelvin,
Uh, Fahrenheit 50.
50 Kelvin. Are you sure? You're supposed to use the formula Kelvin equals to degree Celsius plus 273.15, right? So here the degree Celsius is 50 degrees Celsius plus 273.15. So it will be 323.15 Kelvin, right? So this is your final answer. Yeah, second, tell me Humera, second one.
25 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, it's 25 degrees Celsius, right? So that's how you can just convert one scale to another scale. Okay, now the next topic is, yeah, scientific notation. Okay, so basically, what is scientific notation and how to write the given number in scientific notation? So basically, see, As we know that chemistry is the study of atoms and molecules, right, which have extremely low masses. We know that they have very extremely low masses, atoms and molecules, and they are present in extremely large numbers, right? Atoms and molecules, they are present in large numbers, or single का उसका mass क्या होता है? They have an extremely low masses. Okay, so basically it look sometimes like this is your number. For example, 60200000 and so on, right? So how to just calculate the number of zeros? So how to just you can say represent this type of numbers? Because इतना long अगर हम लिखेंगे तो it will take too much time, and it may look very funny for a moment to write or count numbers which involves so many zeros, right? So it's quite challenging for us. So what we should do to for the ease of right? So basically, this problem is solved by using scientific notation for such numbers, right? Which are represented like this, like a very large number or a very small numbers. So for a very small and very large numbers, a scientist has given they have given some notational term, right? So they just give a general formula to represent these type of numbers. So, and it's n into 10 raised to the power n. N into 10 raised to the power n. And what is n over here? So n is your digit term. This is your digit term, means your number, any number, right? And here the exponential n, this small n is the exponent, right? This is an exponent, and exponent can be positive or negative values. This n, this is small n can have a positive or a negative value, right? So this is the general formula to represent these type of numbers, which are very large in amount, right? So basically in chemistry, for the ease of writing or counting the number of zeros, so ये हमें general formula दिया गया n into 10 raised to the power n, small n. So this is the scientific notation. This is the scientific notation to write down or to represent any number, right? So this is a general scientific notation term, n into 10 raised to the power n. Suppose, for example, say this question, 6 into, write it down, yeah, 6 into, or the ease of counting, I'm just erasing this number. Yeah. Suppose this is so 602000 and so on. So how to write or how to represent this number in a scientific notation term? So you can see n into 10 raised to the power n. Okay. So how we can write 602 into 10 raised to the power. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 zeros. 5 zeros are there, right? And now see. So just remember this rule. See, suppose this is your number. This is your number. So if there is no decimal in the number, so the decimal यहाँ पे होता है at the last, right? So at the last, at the end of the digit, the decimal should be, right? It is hidden. यहाँ पे हम लिखते नहीं है, ये hidden होता है, right? It is known that here the decimal is. Now this is 10 raised to the power 5. But the standard form of writing this n term will be the decimal in the decimal term, right? One, after one digit we should put the decimal, right? So now यहाँ पे decimal है, so we have to shift these decimal here after 6. So if we are moving, you can see यहाँ से हम किससे जा रहे हैं, towards left, right? So if we are moving left, so the just remember this rule LP and your RN rule. When we move left, what happens to the exponential power? So it becomes positive, right? तो जितने step हम move कर रहे left, उतने ही हमें add करना होगा, right? We have to add on to the exponential power, right? So what we can write here, 6.02 into 10 raised to the power 5. The previous exponential power was 5, and we have shifted two digit, right? Two digit leftward. So we have to add upon this. 2 add करना होगा हमें 5 plus 2, it will give you 7. Yeah. So 6.02 into 10 raised to the power 7. Similarly, if I give you 232.508, right? So in scientific notation, how will you write this? We know that the standard form of any number, the scientific notation, we have to put the decimal here, right, after 2. And the decimal is already there, and the decimal is after this 2, right? So we have to shift this decimal here. So it's 2.32, right? 32508 into 10 raised to the power. We are shifting 2-digit leftward, so obviously 2. Positive method, not the negative one. But if we have to shift rightward of the decimal, right? So see, if in this question we have to shift, हमें यहाँ पे decimal put करनी है, right? 1.166 into 10 raised to the power. How many digits we have shifted rightward? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 digits, right? So we should put -9 over here. So RN rule, right, negative, left, positive. Just remember this rule. Yeah, is it okay? I think आप लोगों को पहले से ये पता होगा rule. It's very easy, and you have mathematics also, so it's very easy for you to write down in the scientific notation term. Yeah, Sana and Humera, is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, so that's how we just write any number in our scientific notation term, right? N into 10 raised to the power 10. Okay, now see, so I've given you these examples. Just a second, let me scroll down. Yeah. Now here are some basically operations, right? Let's say the operation what the like if we multiply or divide some scientific notations. So how to do that? Suppose examples one. Okay, I have taken it from the NCRT book. So multiplication and division we will see individually. Multiplication में क्या करते हैं? What to do in division term? What to do in addition and subtraction? So we will learn some basics on some rules. So see, 5.6 into 10 raised to the power 5. This is one term, and multiplied by 6.9 into 10 raised to the power 8, the second term, right? Now what we are supposed to do, we have suppose this is your n term, this is again your n term, and this is your 10 raised to the power a small n term, right? Exponential term. So we are supposed to write the both the n term in a separately 5.6 into, because these are in multiplication operation क्या लगा रखा है multiply करना में 5.6 into 10 into 6.9. Okay, so we have written it separately. Now multiplied by these two को हम exponential powers को हम individually लिखेंगे 10 raised to the power. Yeah, I'll just multiply these two terms. So I think it will be 38.64 into. So you might have learned in the mathematics in the earlier classes the exponential rule. When the base is same, right? Suppose m raised to the power a multiplied by m raised to the power b. So what we are supposed to write? So we are supposed to, when the base is same and they are in multiplication form, so the powers क्या हो जाते थे? Add up हो जाते थे. So m raised to the power a plus. Right? So similarly, यहाँ पे वो ये law लगा दो आप. So 10 raised to the power 8 plus 5. 8 plus 5 means 13. But see, is this in standard form? No. We have to shift this decimal here, right? So it's 3.864 into 10 raised to the power. Already 13 tha, but we have shifted one decimal, one digit, right? Leftward. So we are shifting leftward. So यहाँ पे add होगा exponent में या subtract होगा? Who will tell me?
Add
Yeah, it will be add up. So 13 say 14 हो जाएगा. 13 plus
plus.
1 is 14. Yeah. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If it is clear, then do the second one. Second and third one. Third one is again same, right? तो यहाँ पे ये क्या है? दो टर्म को डिवाइड कर रखा है. Again the same thing. You have to just divide 2.7 divided by 5.5 and individually आप दोनों को divide करना है. It's very simple. Just do that. B and C. After that, we will apply another operations like addition and subtraction also. Yeah, tell me the final answer.
3.8, 1 minute. 2.45 into 10 raised to minus 9.
Minus?
9.
No, it's not 9. No, it's incorrect. Just check it out.
It's
Minus
10 raised
7.
to minus 7.
Yeah, minus 8 plus 1. Okay, let me check. So it's 9.8. You have to multiply these two, right, into 10 raised to the power minus 2 into 10 raised to the power minus 6. Now, when you multiply this, you will get 24.50 into 10 raised to minus 2 plus 10 raised to minus 6. Plus minus will become minus, and minus 2 minus 6, it will give you minus 8. Now you have to shift this decimal here. So 2.450 into 10 raised to the power minus 8. You are just shifting this decimal left side. So you have to add up 1, right? So it's into 10 raised to the power minus 7, right? So this is your final answer. Now for the C part, what you're supposed to do, so you have to just divide this 2.7 divided by 5.5, right? And 10 raised to the power. Now here's another exponential law. When the base is same and they're in divided form, what you're supposed to do, you have to subtract the powers. सब minus हो जाता है powers. So minus 3 minus 4, right? Minus 3 minus 4. When you divide these terms, so it will be 0.490 into 10 raised to the power minus 7. Now you are supposed to shift this decimal here, so it will be 4.909 into 10 raised to the power minus 7. Now you have just shifted this decimal towards right side. So what you are supposed to do, you have to subtract minus 7 minus 1. So it's 4.909 into 10 raised to the power minus 8. That is the final answer. Yeah, is it okay? Is the answer is correct? Match this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I think that's all for today. I think the time is up. I have another class too. So let's see. जब तक new students join नहीं करते, let me explain it to you. So what you are supposed to do in addition and subtraction? So in this operation, in this subtraction and addition, numbers are written in such a way that they have the same exponent, right? So they are supposed to write in such a way that they have the same exponential form, right? So see, you have to make these exponential forms same. Suppose this is 10 raised to the power 4, right? So आपको इसे भी 10 raised to the power 4 बनाना है. And now you will decide what you have to do to make it 10 raised to the power 4. Now I just told you LP and RN rule. When you shift the decimal towards left side, the power will be add on, right? So आपको add करना है इसमें. Suppose first वाले को let it be. It will be just let it be. 10 raised to the power as it is. Write down. And in the second part, what you are supposed to do, you have to make it 10 raised to the power 4. If you are making 10 raised to the power 4, what you are doing, आपने एक ऐड किया, वन ऐड किया 3 में, तभी 4 हुआ, राइट? तो 1 कब आप ऐड करते हो, कब पॉजिटिव होता पावर, व्हेन यू शिफ्ट द डेसिमल टुवर्ड्स लेफ्ट साइड. You have to shift this decimal left side. It will be 0.895, right? Now you can see this is same, this term is same, so you can just take it a common and you can just add these two term, and you can take this as a common. Now, when you add this, you will get 7.545 into 10 raised to the power 4. That's the final answer. Understand the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so it's very easy. Yeah, it's the basics of chemistry and it's very easy. So in the subtraction also, you have to do the same. Yeah, so addition and subtraction are both the same. Operation आप same लगाओगे. You are supposed to do, what you are supposed to do basically, आपको सेम एक्सपोनेंट फॉर्म करना है. सेम एक्सपोनेंट, ऐसे नंबर्स को ऐसे लिखना है इन सच अ वे दैट दे हैव द सेम एक्सपोनेंशियल फॉर्म. And then after that, you have to take the common from both the terms and just add up or subtract, or आप easily आप solve कर सकते हो. That's very easy. Yeah. Any doubt from today's topic?